right, here we are back with another episode. It's your boy AJ here, with Tobias and Jihad. Here with the My Point is NFL Week 3. Let's get into it. We'll start. We already covered Jihad, you weren't here, but we covered Thursday last week. Going back to Thursday football, just do you have anything from that game?
Me personally, I just gotta say, I like McDaniels, but his job is absolutely on the line now. I would be surprised if he makes it till mid-October. If he makes it to Halloween, it's a fucking miracle.
Yeah,
They are a shit show. I feel bad for A Chain, and Hill will be traded before the deadline.
he's not arrested first.
Oh, and the Bills might go to the Super Bowl. I take back my preseason prediction. I think the Bills absolutely will go to the Super Bowl.
Who was your preseason prediction?
The Ravens.
Oh, I'm keeping with my Ravens. I had the Ravens too. I'm keeping it, and we'll talk about that
Yeah,
later.
I would say McDaniel probably bought himself another week playing the Bills that
Play
close.
that
But yeah,
that good though.
he's on a ticking time. He's on a ticking time.
Yep.
We don't need to go too much over that. Let's move on. Jacksonville against the 17-10 win over Houston. I told you, Tobias. I told you them boys are gonna go in there and make it sticky. I told you them boys are gonna go in there and make it sticky.
CJ Stroud is not him anymore. He's not that guy anymore. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, them Jacksonville's, yeah, that was crazy. That was
I told you.
good.
Yeah, that shocked me. Um, the Texans are 0-3, guys. They're fucking 0-3. This is
Aaron
crazy.
Jones is 3-0.
We weren't high on them though. We weren't high on them going into
Yeah,
the
me and
season.
me and
No,
AJ
no.
picked the Titans to win that division. So
Yeah, but I didn't expect them to start out 0-3.
No, 0-3 is crazy,
I,
but I
I'm
will say
not I'm not
yeah.
high on them. Their defense is pretty good, but like, what the fuck?
if CJ Stroud's not that guy, then how you can't win games if your quarterback's not that
Yeah.
guy.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. Here's what I think is that I don't know if their defense is really that good. I think their defense is just super aggressive and hits really hard, and
Yeah.
it makes them seem really good at times. But like they do be getting torched. They really do be giving
No,
up points. They just,
I mean,
uh,
Baker didn't have a lot of yards.
but like they give up plays when you really shouldn't be. And then I just feel like they're just like super aggressive and they hit really hard. But like I'm not counting on them to get a stop when
that
it matters most.
that was just a sloppy game all around. Because you know what? Either
Right.
quarterback didn't play good.
Literally.
Fucking Trevor Lawrence was 20 for 30 or 20 for 40 in an interception.
Sheesh.
His QBR was a 29 and a half.
Wasn't even the worst one of the season so far.
Like that's nuts. Like, but they still came out with the win. Also, I think he's fighting for his NFL life too. Because if he doesn't get it together soon, I can see the Jags going to get a quarterback in
I
the
mean, they're
draft next
2-1
year.
right now.
That's fine, but they'll just be like the Steelers, 8-9, 9-8, with the way the team's playing, and that's with your team playing their absolute best.
I can
Because the quarterback can't get it done.
I can see where it's like, hey, if they're just on that verge this year, it's like, hey, maybe we have all the pieces and he's been here. Maybe he is a reason. But if there's not like a true, I don't think that if there's not another quarterback like coming out of the draft or they can find one in free agency where they know it's like, hey, he could definitely be the one. But
Right.
I feel like we definitely gotta give it time because still it's the first year with Liam Cohen. So
Right.
Very
And it's
fair.
early in the
That's
season,
very
and
fair.
it's a long season. Still September.
but yeah, if everything else is working by the end of the year and he's still the one holding them back, I'm not gonna put it out of the picture where they're looking for something new, looking for something different.
Right.
Right.
Problem is they just owe him a gazillion dollars.
Yeah, I don't think they're
Exactly.
gonna get rid of him. They just traded away their other running back so they could keep his other guy from Clemson at RB1. So I think they'll.
But at this point, it's me or you, and as a coach, it's me or you, and he's gonna have to go every time
I don't
because
think Jags are gonna
that
be bad
they're
enough to where they're gonna want to fire Liam Cohen this season.
But that's my point. They're good and they have a roster enough to be pushing for a playoff spot.
I can see
And if
reason like
we can't push for a
T
playoff
Law's
spot and
T
our
Law's not
quarterback
his guy.
stats are bad, yeah,
T Law's
he
not
has to
his
go.
guy.
He
Like
wasn't that good last year. He wasn't that good the year before. 3 years ago, I want to say, is when they went to the playoffs and like he kind of got hot at the end of the year, but he started the beginning of that year shit too. So it's 3 years in a row. You make it four, can't justify you anymore.
I hear you. We'll see.
yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, it's like he's not his guy. So if maybe he wants to find somebody, somebody he can mold into his own. Move on. We keep it down. South Carolina, 30-0 over the Falcons. Sheesh.
BTA. Belt ass.
God, yeah, no words. Atlanta has to fucking do better. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that game
No
was like prime trap game. That's the definition of like a prime trap game.
I mean, Michael Penix is kind of a rookie still. What is this? His sixth game?
Yeah, that was it was a 6 start.
I mean, the Carolina Panthers are people too. You get everybody in the media talking about, oh, the Porta Potty Panthers, the worst team ever. I mean, I said it.
Yeah.
The one of the worst defenses ever.
Yeah.
You already start off bad, and then you're at home. You got to have some pride, like we talked about with another team earlier.
Miami.
You got to have pride. Miami, literally, you got to have some pride. Eventually, you got to play with some pride. You're at home. You got a division rival. Motherfuckers talking about y'all the worst team in league history. Like, no, you can't do that. Bryce Young come down first drive, touchdown. Then it was a wrap after that because the Falcons didn't score any points.
Yeah. I mean, and he really didn't even have to pass the ball. Like he only threw for 121.
After that first drive touchdown, it was a wrap because the Falcons didn't score any points.
The Falcons outgained them in every aspect, which is crazy. They outgained them every aspect.
Yeah,
all Marshall needed to do was have that opening drive touchdown. Every other point besides that was great.
Yeah, 2 interceptions, and then they missed 2 field goals, and and that's a prime. The Falcons with a young quarterback, still a young team, going on the road against
a divisional.
A divisional opponent that's basically a paper bag. Like, yeah, that's a super trap game. They fell right into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was high on the Falcons this year. I am very concerned.
I'm not too concerned. So just think that it was bound to happen with a young quarterback, and every people who give sports takes often discredit defenses or don't give credit to the defenses. The Panthers' defenses are human beings too. Like they've heard everybody talk in the media like we're the worst defense ever. They weren't that good last year, but they can be better. Why can't people improve?
No, absolutely.
It's been 3 games, and people try to give people labels off of a 3-game sample size.
I don't think they improved because
I don't think they improved that much.
We was going in on
maybe a little bit.
I know, but the thing is, the last 2 weeks we both agree we're not even going to talk about the Panthers because when it's there to talk.
I'm not defending them too much because they're bad. They're not good relatively to the rest of the league. They're not good, y'all. But I'm just saying, a 0, no points. Who did that this year?
Like, come on, like we said, Falcons just came in there and just. They had been partying like all night. I don't fucking know. Nobody made it to curfew. I can guarantee Carolina won't do that the rest of the season.
Probably not. But I mean, maybe the Saints. They play the Saints.
Even the Saints gonna put up a better fight than that.
The Saints might get a field goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or bullshit pass interference call. I get them on the 1-yard line. And
I don't think Carolina shut it. They haven't shut out an opponent since 2020. This is their first shutout in 6 or 5 years.
Oh my God.
This is their first shutout in 5 years.
That is fucking terrible.
What Cam Newton say? I'm back.
Yeah, and what happened?
The Panthers are back.
What happened to him after that? It's the same thing that's going to happen to them
immediately.
Exactly. Exactly. My point. I love Cam, but my point exactly. It's got to go right back to the normal. broken clock is right twice a day.
Amen.
Very true.
Let's move on. Washington, they get a 41-24 over dub. Las Vegas, the GOAT, the Heisman winner, one of the greatest college quarterbacks of all time, Marcus Mariota, steps in against his former squad, the Vegas Raiders, and takes it to him.
No Jaden Daniels, no problem.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he
they-
fits well in the system. He's just a little older, you know. But hey,
he's the same. I mean,
nothing wrong
it's
with
literally
that.
like he's the same exact type of quarterback. He's just not as good. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
like
And fuck
Marcus
the
Mariota was the
Raiders.
OG. Marcus Mariota was the OG. He was the OG of this whole read option on the spread running, like all this. He. I mean, look at if you know his college stats, like unreal.
Now y'all saw that play where he scrambled and he jumped in the air and he fumbled, and that's why he's a
Yeah.
backup.
Yeah, that's so, and that's like the most on brand thing he could have done.
That's why
he's
Mariota
once
was
again
career backup.
he's the only quarterback to ever have a pass deflected and score a touchdown on it twice.
No, that was pretty nice. Yeah,
He's done it twice. He's done it twice. It's
Yeah,
not like
he's done
you
it
know,
twice.
like one time it never happened before, and it was like, or it happened one time before. Brett Favre did it before, but to be able to do that twice, that like
Yes, great
that's
awareness.
special.
Great awareness.
yeah, but no, that shows that he's
That's
a
why I
backup.
like the Commanders, boys, because their team, even without their quarterback one, they still win by 20 points.
Yeah, I mean, I had the Commanders, and
I had them in this game, but this is why I like them to win their conference. I'm just saying for big picture.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I had them winning the division, so it's still that's gonna be a fight all year long. Move on
Yeah.
to their division rival. Eagles sneak out the W against the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams winning that division. She's not looking too good for them. Niners 3-0.
I mean,
Seahawks 4-1.
it's early. It's early. Give the fuck ups a chance to fuck up, and they will.
The Niners also got blessed with a good schedule.
Yeah, like
I mean, both of those. So hey, we'll see about the Niners.
Yeah, he's out the rest of the year. Yeah, that's gonna be huge for their defense, and I'm sure.
I mean,
like, I'm not trying to hope for it, but like, there other injuries are gonna happen. It's just
I'm disappointed that the Rams blew that lead, but I mean,
I expected it.
they showed that they can fucking play with them, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that is huge because the Eagles aren't making a lot of mistakes right now, but
they're also
it's
cheating.
coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Oh yeah, with the
They're
false
also
bet,
cheating. They're
I'm
also
sick
cheating.
of that shit. But
but here,
that's a different
my
story.
thing about the
different
Rams,
time.
this is just an NFC. This is just an NFC Championship game, and it came down to the last play and the Eagles making the DB making one of the craziest deflections and breaking up the pass that would have set the Rams up to win that game. So
Right.
you know the Rams know that they can play against the Eagles, and they just it's choked the lead.
I mean,
Stafford missed a couple passes in the fourth quarter.
There-
I don't know. Stafford look a little old, y'all boys. He look a little old.
I
watched that whole
disagree,
game. I
man.
watched every snap of that game. He missed a couple third down easy gimmies. And he even said on the call, he said that might come back to bite him if they lose this game. And what happened? They lost that game. Matthew Stafford getting old. I'm telling y'all, you think the Rams, Aaron picked them to
He
go
will be
16-1.
fine.
I don't know.
I mean,
Matthew
that's
Stafford look a little old to me.
let's tone it down a little bit. They were up 26-7,
And they
and
smoked the game.
it took a blocked field goal for them to really lose the game. So like they still drove down with a chance to win the game. So I think we should tone it down a little bit on that end.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
Like
wouldn't
it's
go
not
that
like
far.
it's not like he is the reason they completely lost the game. Keep in mind the Eagles literally had to block a kick to secure the win.
They blocked two of them actually, but
Yes, but
Right.
to secure the win, they had to block that kick specifically.
Yeah, like they
to
went
secure
went
the
down the
win.
field down.
it's
Yeah,
football. But
I
offense and
agree.
defense and special teams work together. It's Matthew Stafford
No,
also
no.
played his part in securing that loss. You feel me?
Yes, we're not saying
Yeah, I
that. We're
wouldn't
not
take
saying
that.
that. But we're saying like that's not. You're saying he's looking old and like
We're
you're
No,
gonna
I'm
trying
saying
to
say
you're trying
the
to
he
dog
Eagles.
choked.
like you're
He
trying to
The
choked.
dog
Eagles
Matthew
survived by the
Stafford.
skin
He
of their
definitely
teeth.
choked,
The
Cowboys.
Eagles,
I'll pull up some film, but he choked.
the Eagles survived by the skin of their teeth. Like
Okay.
they won a game that they should have lost.
They've
Yeah,
survived. They've survived. They've
yeah.
survived
Oh,
all
they
three
definitely should
games.
have lost for
They've
sure.
survived all 3 games this year. This is exactly what the Chiefs did last year. And like you can survive, you can only survive like this for so long before you run into a team. And it might be in the Super Bowl, but you can only survive like this for so long before you run into a team that just stomps you out. And the Chiefs did it
Right.
last year, and they ran into these boys in the Super Bowl and just got stomped out. And like
Yeah,
you can't.
unfortunately, Jalen Hurts got to see Jane Daniels.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
Washington might be that team, but yeah, you
I was
can't
joking.
keep winning games like this, especially against
Absolutely
really good teams. You can't. That's not going to get you. And once again, the Eagles, they turn it out like offense looked better in the second half, but that offense still doesn't look like
I think it was the play calling. Honestly, I posted on my Snapchat story at the half, like in the first quarter, like who's calling plays for the Eagles? Like the play calling was terrible, very, very, very predictable play calling.
like you said, it all goes together, right?
Of course, but it's like if the offensive play caller is calling bad plays, what do you want the quarterback to do? Just change the play call every play?
He can make a he can he's allowed to he's
He's
or
allowed
make a
to,
good
but if my
make a
coach
good
is,
read.
or make a good read
but
or
you're
make a
calling a
better.
run on 2nd and 11, just call, change it to a pass every time. Every though my coach keeps calling runs, I'm gonna just keep changing to a pass.
Well, when you
No,
have the best offensive line in the league, I mean,
no,
yeah,
But
I would
that's
and
not
just
what
run the
they
and you
ball.
never
have a
asked
safe.
Jalen to do that ever. To do like change the play call at the line of scrimmage. He's never ever done that in his career.
Yeah, and and that goes to the point that we've been talking about. There's been that's regression. There's no progression. How is he?
Oh,
How are you?
facts. Oh, for sure.
This is, but yeah, this is what I'm saying. You can't like you just said everything goes together. So yes, this is how it all goes together. The play calling isn't good for sure, but yeah, if your quarterback is like when Josh Allen had Ken Dorsey, the play calling still wasn't that good. He was still putting up ridiculous stats because he was making adjustments, making good reads, and just that's what I was like. Jalen Hurts isn't doing that. He isn't doing that. The play calling can be terrible, but you can fight against that if you're a really good quarterback. The play calling isn't always
I
going to
hear you.
be play calling isn't always going to be top tier. And if you have to rely on your play calling on every single play, then you're not a good quarterback. And that's
They
not
won the game. So is he really relying on the play call? They won. At the end of the day, he relied on it enough to win the game. So you're right. But I hear you. I hear what
I mean,
both of
you
y'all
just
saying in y'all
like
debates.
I'm just using your point. That's what you said. And then you
No,
can't
you're
go
right.
against
You're right.
that point. You can't go
You're,
against that point.
you're right. Like the play calling in the first half was atrocious, in my opinion. But you can rewatch the game if you want. And I believe that once they went to halftime and fixed the play calling, they
So,
did
are
what
you
they had to do.
blaming the play calling for the
The
lead
offense.
that the Rams got? That's
I'm
what I'm
blaming
at.
it for the
Is
offense. I'm not blaming it for the defense. I'm blaming it on the
no,
offense looking
yeah,
like
yeah.
dog crap
So,
for the first half.
so,
Like we
so
said,
was
the
it the
offense and
play
defense work
calling or
together
was
but
it
are
the
separate.
team? No, but
The,
so was it the
the,
play
the,
calling or was it the team?
the amount of points the Rams had was on the Eagles defense. The amount of the points the Eagles didn't have was on the Eagles offense.
Right. So that's what I'm saying
Yes or
though.
no?
In the first half, was the Eagles offense playing bad, or are you saying the Eagles offense was so bad because of the play calling and it's not the players' fault whatsoever for not executing?
Both. What? Both.
Oh.
Are those not?
Yeah.
Those have to be mutually exclusive.
No, not at all. Because you
Okay.
could sit out there and I could call terrible plays, and
Right.
if the team executes them, they can still work. Quarterback can
The
make a
right
great
tackle also
play.
got hurt. Their all pro right tackle also got hurt. So you're calling 2nd and 11 run plays and you
Yeah.
don't have Lane Johnson.
Yeah,
That,
but
that's
this is all good. This all goes to the point. Like their offense isn't that good. It just isn't.
their
Their
play caller
offense,
is also not good. They also Kellen Moore also got hired to be the Saints head coach. So I
yeah.
hear you.
But
It's hard to call code plays.
the play caller is part of the offense. That's he's integral part of the offense.
Right.
He's an integral part. And if he's not calling good plays and the quarterback isn't that good, that's not a good offense. You know? And it's like it's not a good offense. If you're saying that the play calling sucked and they're not, yeah. But like it's not like it's been improved like through 3 games. It's been mediocre play calling and mediocre performances on offense with an offense that shouldn't do either of those things. That's the whole point. And then they're sneaking out these wins. Like you just can't keep doing that.
I hear you. I think you're judging the entire game. I'm judging a half. So we're not even talking about the same thing right now.
I'm not judging an entire game. I'm judging them through 3 games.
Exactly. You're judging 3 whole games. I'm judging a half of first half of football. So we're not even talking about the same thing right now. But I hear you.
Either way, I don't think the Eagles are that good, and
They're not. They're not.
they're bound to get exposed
Relatively
soon.
speaking, they're like the fifth, sixth best team in the conference.
Yeah, fifth is.
I think they're the second best team. Hold on, I got the Packers, I got the Lions,
Packers,
I got
Packers, Lions, Commanders,
Commanders. Who else we got?
Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah, I'll put the Bucks over the Eagles right now once they get healthy.
Yeah, the Bucks fully healthy. Everyone's once again everything fully healthy. Oh, this is fully healthy. Like
And the Rams. I think the Rams. I think the Rams just lost that game.
Agreed.
No, I said
what,
I knew
six?
that they lose. Yeah, they could lose that game. Yeah, the Rams. If that's what.
So y'all agree with me? You said 6 is crazy, but yeah, 6.
I was more like 7. I was like 6, 7. No.
Yeah, 6, 7. We can move on. We talk about the game way too long.
All right, next up, then we got Pittsburgh 21, New England 14. Pittsburgh jumps out to a 21-6 lead. New England storms back but can't get the W. Aaron Rodgers still making it happen. If honestly, if his defense was somewhat competent, Steelers might be 3-0.
Well, let me tell you, this game was literally the game of both offenses were terrible. Well, that's unfair to say. The Patriots should have won this game. When you get down within the 5 twice and you turn the ball over,
Yeah, 5 turnovers is tough.
it's ridiculous. I was watching this game at a friend's house, and I don't understand. We literally said, okay, well, here's the Patriots tying it up. Fumble. Then it happens again. Well, first was the interception by May, and then the fumble happened again. Then they say, okay, we're gonna change our running back up. Antonio Gibson, go in, fumble. Like they did everything in their power to lose that game. Like it was atrocious.
Yeah, not conducive of a Mike Vrabel look coach team. However, I think they'll get it together. But crazy
I
how we
agree.
talked about the Patriots having an easy schedule. Now the way their offense looking, that schedule doesn't look so easy.
Yeah, no, not anymore. No, not at all. Not at all. Like going into the season, 100%. But no, they are not at all.
It's a lot for the playoffs as we thought they were.
No.
I'll also be the first to say I give TJ Watt a lot of shit, but that man got held damn near every fucking play.
You said who? My fault. I didn't hear you.
TJ Watt
Oh, yeah. That's
held
you kind of got to.
every single play.
You kind of got to with that guy.
They called it one time.
It ruins the game if you call a holding on Myles Garrett, TJ Watt every play. Because if you watch the games that they're playing in, it's
on a
game records.
4th down, and they run a QB boot. Set TJ Watt side. It's to the point where it's egregious. Okay, if you don't want to call it every play because you're getting held every play, I get it. But when the casual fan can literally see his jersey getting ripped back and him trying to make the play in front of you on a pivotal 4th down. Well, I can't say it was pivotal. It was like mid-3rd quarter, but it was tie game. I don't know. You got to throw that. You got to throw that just because then it's going to come to, here's the refs giving them the game. And that's kind of what it looked like.
Nah,
But
I mean,
the Patriots still pulled it, or the Steelers, I'm sorry, still pulled it out. So,
right. Sheesh, that's a tough one.
I would say it's gritty old school matchup. Moving on, staying in the AFC North. Minnesota lays the smack down on Cincinnati, 48-10.
Shout out the Vikings defense. That's all I got to say about that one.
yeah, the Vikings defense literally could have just just literally punted the ball every single play, and they still would have won that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Shout
mean
out
That's
Isaiah
two.
Rodgers for
ridiculous.
the first ever 99.9 PFF rating in PFF history.
Yeah, I mean two defensive touchdowns. Another forced fumble after not counting the one he returned for the touchdown. That's literally a game that will probably never happen for another player ever again.
Yeah, they're gonna. I don't know. They got to put one of his cleats in Ken or something. I don't know. They got to do something with that because that was historic performance by Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah. Also, that just goes to show you how important Joe Burrow is to this terrible franchise.
Oh
Because
yes,
without him, they're not even in contention for
absolute
anything.
poverty. Absolute poverty for
Zach
Yeah,
sure.
Taylor needs to pray to the heavens and be so thankful that he got lucky enough to get Joe Burrow in the 2020 draft because there's no way in hell he would have a job.
Praying.
Al-
He's not gonna
Also,
have a job after this year. They're gonna win
they
5 games.
they need to go trade for Jameis Winston.
That'd be smart.
Just go get
But
him. Let
I
him
don't
throw
think
the ball to
they're.
Jamar Chase.
I don't think y'all cheap ass owner is gonna do that.
Trade
But
a
hey,
fourth round draft pick. I think they have two of them. Why not? What is
I
that
think
going to
it's
hurt?
smart. But are y'all gonna do it? I don't think so. But I think y'all
Yeah,
should. I agree with what you're saying.
yeah. I think the noise is going to get loud enough, and the window's obviously closing for the Bengals. You need to go 500 out Burrow. If you go 500 out Burrow, you still have a shot to get into the playoffs. And as we've seen with the Bengals, all they need is a chance, and they can give any team in the AFC a run for the money. I'm not saying they're going to win, but it's going to be a dogfight. They play the Ravens well. They play the Bills well. If the Chiefs get it together, they play them well. Last year, they played the Chargers well. They play a lot of these teams tough. So, not saying they'll pull it out, but hey, if you can go 500 without Burrow, I think you give yourself a decent chance to get into the playoffs. Maybe with some help.
Jihad, also remember that you guys won lost a lot of games last year in which y'all scored a lot of points. If y'all don't have an offense that's capable of scoring a lot of points, y'all not gonna win a lot of games.
Oh, that's obvious. Yeah, 1,000%.
So
That's
even
that's what I'm
even if you
saying.
have Jameis Winston and Jameis Winston isn't scoring touchdowns, even
He's
if
the
he's just throwing a lot of yards and not scoring touchdowns, y'all not
no,
gonna win a
but
lot of games.
that's the thing with the receiving core. You just need to get the ball in these playmakers' hands, and as we can see, Jamar Chase can do the rest.
But
You
Jameis
know,
Winston is a
he'll
very emotional player.
that literally means nothing. All I need you to do
Okay,
is get the ball and throw a fucking screen at Jamar Chase.
you
Throw
say
a
that
out
yes,
means
route
nothing.
to
yes,
Okay,
Jamar
but
Chase.
you just running screens all day. Okay, that's an
I
NFL
can kind of
offense.
see with the right. He's a very emotional player. He might get a little bit too into it and
Thank you,
start
That
doing some Jameis thing.
thank
and
you.
that's fine. And that's fine. And that's when
Okay,
you're gonna have the receiving core, T. Higgins. You're gonna have these veteran guys telling it. Well, even though James is a veteran, hey, this is how you're gonna do it. And we act like Burrow won't coach him up.
I mean, I don't know. Is Jameis at this point in his career? Can he really change who he is?
No, not change who he is, but just tell him, hey, we don't need you to do anything extra. We need you to do this. That is it. And I think with the veteran he's become, he can just do the simple things. And I'm not saying, yeah, just throw a screen every fucking play, but he's a gunslinger. I think he's a smarter version of Jake Browning. And Jake Browning can win games. He's shown that. He can win games, but I think his inexperience and his lack of coverage knowledge
Yeah.
bites him in the ass sometime.
I think it'd be a similar situation because the Bengals O line isn't that good. Orlando Brown was getting cooked by Jonathan Grenard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
So
that's not gonna change. That's
yeah,
that's
I don't.
not gonna
You
change.
got to play the Broncos this week, so have fun. I don't think Jameis Winston's gonna change anything for you guys. And then
He's
got to play the
but he's
Lions,
a
and then got to play
he's
the
a
Packers, and
he's
then got to
a
play the Steelers.
he's the
So
better option than fucking Jake Browning,
I don't think
regardless.
Jameis Winston is going to be able to block Micah Parsons or Aiden Hutchinson or TJ Watt.
Well, the
So
quarterback doesn't block.
no, I know. I'm just saying that was sarcasm, John. I'm just saying that I don't think Jameis Winston is going to change the math for the Bengals this season.
He might
All
make
he
you guys.
does is
He
give
might
him
make
a
him.
better
I
chance.
say it might make
I
him
hear
more.
you.
It might make him more competitive, but
Make it more fun
So
watch.
let me ask you
yeah,
this.
without Burrow, it's like
I
Make it more of
don't
a fun watch.
I don't really like mean as far as like, who like or well no, let me just ask. Game on the line. Who would you rather have leading your team down the field? Jameis Winston or Jake Browning?
Game on the line at
You
this
got
point
you
in
got
their
two
careers,
you got 2
probably.
minutes to go
neither,
down the field.
neither.
No, you got to make a decision. You
No,
got
if
to
I was
make a
getting one, I'll
decision.
probably go Jake Browning.
I mean,
There is no way you're
I'm
that
taking
fucking serious.
I'm taking James. I'm
I'll
definitely
take
Yeah,
Jake
taking.
Browning.
there's no
I'm
way
definitely
you
I feel
can
taking.
like
say that
Jake Browning has more
I
confidently.
will.
composure. I feel like Jake Browning has more composure.
I will
Have you
take.
watched him?
What did you want? You know what the fuck
I just remember. I remember Jameis in the snow game last year for Cleveland.
Exactly. Did you
So
not
that's
watch
No,
him
that was
against?
I
tough.
just
That was
Did
remember
you
tough.
that.
That was
not?
tough.
I remember
That was
Yeah.
tough.
that.
That
You
was
So
said,
fun.
that's
did you
That was
not
fun.
watch
this
him
is.
against one of
I'm
the best
solely
defenses in
based.
the NFL?
I'm solely
That was
based
fun.
solely basing my opinion off of that game right there. Solely basing my opinion
With
off of
no
that game right
receiving
there.
core. He did that with one of the
I
worst.
see Jameis. I'm like, I'll take Jameis in that situation. But yeah, if I can have neither of them and we'll just take the L and go home, get on the bus and pack it up. I'm fine with
Hey
that.
man,
I'm fine
just
with
give him a
that.
chance. If the
He's
Bengals
running
can
out.
go 500,
He's
they
running out
might
of
make the
clock.
playoffs.
Tired.
I mean, 500 is that going to even make it in the AFC?
No, I'm saying if they go fight, they were 2-0, right? So if
Yeah.
they go the stretch that Burrow's out, supposedly I believe 8 games.
Yeah, I said if they went
maybe 8 games.
6-4, if they went at least 6-4, they would still be in
Right.
contention.
So that's what I mean by 500, right? If Burrow's out 8 games, he went out when they were 2-0.
Not
That means that they would
6-4.
be 6-4 at that point, though.
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
you
that's
come
on the
back.
full record. They're full. Yes, if
You
they were
come back.
6.
If they
That's
can
what I
get
meant. They were
to
4
if
and
they
4.
can get to
Or
10
6-4.
wins, they could get in.
Yeah, 10 wins definitely has a shot. 10 wins is a shot.
And the best part about it, their
But
last 4 games are
they gonna
fairly
go?
easy.
Are they gonna go 500?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think so, if I'm being
Because
honest.
even if they get Jameis, are they even gonna go
But is
500?
Joe Burrow, and also is Joe Burrow going to come back from a turf toe as Joe Burrow?
Let me
Off the
tell you,
rip.
have you
It'd be the
noticed
best
how
option for
he's
them. He'd be the best option for them.
have you
Still.
Nah,
seen
facts.
how he's come back from injuries?
Yeah, he bounced. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he does have a
He
great bounce
he
back. I'm just
comes
saying, like,
he
sometimes
he
it's hard.
comes, but he comes back and put up some of the best numbers he's ever putting up every single time.
Yeah, Joe Burrow,
My thing
Superman.
is,
I'm an LSU
if
fan.
if he keeps them, if he doesn't have to roll out, even though that line is atrocious, if he doesn't have to roll out, oh man, he might put up his historical numbers at this point, especially against like the Cardinals, the Browns, and then they play another subpar team.
You're,
To end the season.
you can say the Browns?
Yes.
Okay.
We triple team Myles Garrett. Let everyone else beat us.
Mason Graham has a 43% pass rush win rate. Their rookie D tackle has a 40. No, in the one game he had a 43% pass rush win rate. But we'll see. Have fun with the Cleveland Browns D line.
Yeah,
they're beautiful.
Browns D line might be
The best.
But they have no offense, so
Nah.
it doesn't matter. You can do all that and not put
Joe
up any
Burrow
points.
doesn't play the offense. Joe Burrow plays the defense.
Joe Burrow plays on the offense, not the defense.
No,
Joe Burrow, when he's on the field,
he means he faced.
defense.
He means he faced. Yeah, he means he faced.
Oh, yeah.
But
But
the
no,
offense isn't hurting him.
I don't know if the Browns can score like 17 points a game, they can win every game.
Make noise.
Not gonna lie. They can just score like 17 points a game, maybe 21, 3 touchdowns a game.
Run the ball 85% of the time.
They could really win a bunch of that. Dude, that defense is really crazy.
They need to have a Michigan offense. We are going to run the ball 85% of the time. And then if you stop us, we're gonna put it back to you, get it 3 and out, and then run the ball.
Dude, that defense is like
they
wicked.
should. Yeah,
that defense is actually unreal. It's actually unreal. It's really unreal. and Denzel Ward hasn't even faced Jamar Chase yet, or he did. He faced him one time. You see, Denzel Ward
He
and
said he
Jamar.
hasn't even faced Jamar Chase yet.
He hates him. He hates him. Sir God.
He doesn't like that guy.
And sends him to Revis every time. Moving on, we got Indianapolis 41-20 over Tennessee.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. Okay, we've talked enough about Daniel Jones. Can we give Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, he beat
that was one of the best runs I've seen in a long time.
Like Jonathan Taylor looking like he's finally fully back from injury. He looks like he's finally healthy again.
Yeah, looks like the old JT. I mean, I'm sure he got his move back when he has a quarterback who
for
can
102
and 3 touchdowns. Don't forget about the 3 touchdowns.
3 fucking touchdowns.
Don't forget about the 3 touchdowns, boy. Woo, yeah, he snapped. Good win against a divisional opponent. Cam Ward still look like a rookie.
Yeah,
but okay.
The Titans. The Titans, they're just they're. This is a very unlucky start to the season.
Like this, that 662 to the flat was bad. That was
that was terrible. Bad, that was that was a rookie. That was a rookie thing. But
that's what I was talking about. That play specific.
Yeah, but you're gonna get those. It's still a rookie year. You're gonna get those, especially against a really good defense like Kenny Moore was. He had no idea Kenny Moore was sitting there, and Kenny Moore knew if I sit here, he knew off the first read that when he faced the other side, he said I can sit here. He's not gonna know that I'm right here.
I mean, any veteran QB knows you can't throw it late to the flat if you have a BB in the flat because he's literally just sitting there waiting for you to throw the ball.
Kenny Moore knew that he was gonna do that, and he said, "Here I go."
Also, let me tell you, Lou Anarumo is a magician, and he's part of the reason why the Colts are this fucking good.
Oh yeah,
defense is a sound machine, and I feel bad for any young quarterback that has to play them because he is going to disguise the shit out of things. He's the only one who's really kept Patrick Mahomes in check. So he's doing that to one of the best quarterbacks in the game. What the hell do you think he's gonna do to a rookie?
Cam Ward will be fine.
Yeah,
they were doomed.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by like Cam Moore. He's got what did they started like the 3 defenses that he's had to go up against like to start the career, especially on that team where they're just doing as much as they can. They're doing as much. They're doing. I know it's so after this game, it's the same. I've said the same thing with the Titans. It's like I don't. They're fine. They're fine along. They're doing the best they can.
He wasn't necessarily terrible though. 23 for 38, 219.
He hasn't been terrible. Terrible.
Stats wasn't bad. Yeah. Just a bad decision.
Yeah. But once again, rookie, you gotta get a couple of those, especially still.
You account for those.
Still only game 3.
Especially, like baseball, you have errors, but football, you have rookie mistakes.
Especially against a defense like that. And I don't know if you were here the day we were talking about Jahab, but we were saying like that Colts defense, they've had pieces on their defense for like 6 years now. And it's just a matter of are they gonna put it together? Like that is a veteran that is a veteran defense. Everybody on that defense has gotten paid significant amounts of money. They've all been there for all the main pieces, at least. I know for sure have been there minimum 3 years, if not 4 or 5, since they've been trying to do this whole Colts rebuild, since Phillip Rivers has been there. Like their defense has stayed the same, basically. And they've only added more pieces. So I did not know that Lou Anarumo was their defensive coordinator. I had no idea.
Once he got fired, he got sent to ship to Indy.
I had no idea.
They just signed Mike Hilton, and he's getting some of his guys back from Cincinnati. Let me tell you, that defense is only going to get better.
Yeah. Lou Anarumo, as a defensive coordinator, he's like you said, held Mahomes in check. I've always thought if I would have known he was a Colts defensive coordinator, I honestly probably would have had a way different opinion on it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So that's not me. That's not me 100%. But yeah, Lou Anarumo with that veteran defense, as long as Daniel Jones doesn't lose them the game, that's all it's gonna come down to.
Yep. Man, I didn't think they would win shit this year, so caught me off guard.
Yeah, I didn't think that they would start 3-0 and have high-powered offense like this.
Right.
But I knew JT was gonna do what JT does, and it's the defense. They've just never really been consistent. But with Lou Anarumo, that's with him running the defense, they're definitely gonna be consistent. That's no doubt.
Right.
For sure.
I agree.
Move on. The Chargers, they get the 23-20 win over the Broncos. We talked about this last week. The Bo Nix sophomore slump continues.
I thought Jane Daniels was having a sophomore slump. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to do too much on Bo Nix. It's okay though. There's no shame in losing to the LA Chargers, in my opinion. One of the best defenses in the league. It was in LA, so they get another one in Denver. It was a close game. Sean Payton schemed up some good plays for him, and you lose to a better QB. You win
Yeah,
some, you lose
no.
some.
Once again, Herbert this is what we talked about. Herbert that's what I said. It's like the Chargers are just on a mission. They're just on a different level. They're on a mission. Herbert's like, he's just, like you said,
That throw he made to Keenan Allen running to his left, the touchdown. That was a beauty. That was a
I
beauty.
mean,
like you
I
said,
think a good coach makes a hell of a difference, and we're seeing it.
he does
Harbaugh is a
100.
guy that gets everyone involved, and everyone wants to play hard. And looks what's happening.
No, yeah, that's for. But I'm giving all like Herbert. He's just taking. It's just a mental thing for me that I've seen, and yeah, Harbaugh definitely
Right.
probably helped that. But I feel like he sees the team around him, and this year I think he finally just realized like I don't have to do it all, but I can still do it all. Like the
Right.
same, he just knows now. Like this is the year. This really is the year. He sees like he knew the Chiefs. They slipped up at the end of last year. Broncos, they knew they were just competitive. He know this was the year that if there's any year, this is their chance, and they're taking full advantage of that. But yeah, that's once again, good divisional game.
It was a good, great game.
Yeah, no,
What'd you say?
I can't. It's just a good game. That's probably gonna
Oh yeah.
be
Facts.
very, very, very important at the end of the season.
Absolutely.
Move on. Chicago, the Bears. Our boy, Caleb Williams,
Oh man.
31-14 over the Cowgirls. They don't even
Trayvon
deserve
Diggs getting cooked for eternity.
Yeah. Yeah. That the Cowboys are the Cowboys.
Getting cooked. Jerry Jones wanted to stop the run. No, you're gonna stop the run. All right. Too bad Caleb Williams throwing it all over the yard on you.
Yeah. I
Great
don't.
Micah Parsons. You wanna it was crazy how the Packers, I mean not the Packers, how the Cowboys defense looked without a pass rusher. You just give Caleb Williams all the time in the world to throw a freaking flea flicker 5 yards in the air and just wait for it. Catch it. Yeah, that was bad. That was a very embarrassing for the Cowboys. But the Bears needed it.
But hey, look, Ben Johnson looked very, very comfortable calling plays against that defense.
Very comfortable. I mean, that was like it was so bad. But Dak Prescott looked like a professional. He can only do so much when CeeDee Lamb gets hurt. I guess CeeDee's out for minimum 2 games. I think that's what they
Yeah.
said. But CeeDee Lamb gets hurt. Dak Prescott's out as number one receiver. And Matt Eberflus just might not know how to call defensive plays because I don't know who somebody has to get the blame for Caleb Williams going from looking like he doesn't know how to play quarterback to looking like a top 5 quarterback. So I don't know if he just figured it out in one game and if we should just accredit it to the
No.
system or if Matt
No.
Eberflus's defense is really that bad
Yeah.
because that was his old team
They
too.
played Dallas. Wait. Yeah. They just no. He gets nothing from me. I don't think he's good. I
No
don't think he's
props.
good. And I think that defense is really fucking terrible. And it's a product of that. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like
Word.
Buddy has to do something against a not even good, decent team. And he hasn't, and I don't think he will.
Yeah. I mean, who do the Bears play this week?
That is a good question. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm looking up right now. Give me 1 second, sir. The Bears play the Raiders. Geno
Oh
Smith. Okay.
God.
In Vegas. So you got to play
That's
Max
that's like a
Crosby.
formidable opponent.
Yeah, they got similar DBs. We got a Pete Carroll scheme, so playing a better scheme, better players. No, similar DBs, probably a little worse, honestly.
All right.
We'll see
Me,
how Caleb Williams, but they have an
yep.
actual pass rusher. Max
We
Crosby he has to worry about
we will see.
for sure. Aaron
All
said the
right.
next game is San Fran, Arizona.
Yep. And I
I'm sorry,
mean,
I'm back. What was the what was that final point about Chicago Dallas? What was that final thing you said? Something about Max Crosby?
just
Oh,
Caleb. He was asking, was Caleb Williams, finally figuring out, or was that a product of Dallas just being ass?
As a product of Dallas being dog shit.
Yeah, I think we agree on that, and
yeah, Matt
I guess we
Eberflus's
said
scheme is bad.
we'll really just find out this week for sure. When you play a better defense in Oakland, or sorry, Las Vegas, but
Yeah,
not I wouldn't say great, but
it's
better
back.
than the
Competent, a
Cowboys.
competent defense.
Yeah,
Right.
so and he has a pass rusher that'll actually, not
Put him,
let him do
yeah,
whatever the fuck he wants. So
yeah. Oh, yeah, valid point. Yeah, but yeah, next thing, San Francisco 16-15 gets the clutch win over Arizona. Million with another W for the 49ers.
Man, Marvin Harrison Jr. looking like a bust.
that's Maserati Marv. And I just want to say, guys, this is the same person who won the Bolitnikov over Malik Neighbors.
Crazy. That is insane.
That's actually unreal. I
He's
didn't know.
literally like AI. Like he's a robot. Like he's not even an emotional human. Like, yo, if you look at his mannerisms I study body language as a human being. Like, look at his mannerisms. Like, he doesn't even look confident in what he's doing. You dropping wide open passes when there's nobody in 10 feet near you. What is going on, bro?
It's that Arizona effect.
What does that even mean? Larry Fitzgerald did not do that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. He's
I don't have
definitely.
much
effect.
about the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. It's a Kyler Murray. Like,
It
boys
was it
just
was boring. Yeah, it was a boring game. It was a divisional game. I mean, tough game, but it was boring.
Oh, yeah. What was it 15-16 or something?
15-16. Yeah.
yeah. No, the Cardinals offense just they had chances to win.
Yeah.
Right.
They just didn't. They just pulled the Cardinals.
Get well soon, James Conner. That's all I got to say about that game.
Good luck, James
Yeah.
Conner. He's done.
That's true.
I mean, Bose is out.
First bro beat cancer, and now he got to beat this. Oh my god! He's gonna shake back though, because he always do. But man, this shit is crazy.
Leg injury though. It's running back this late. I don't know about.
Yeah, this late in your career, are you gonna come back the same?
I bet shake back in life. I don't know about it.
Oh yeah, in life, yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, no, the injury. That's just a football thing. That's like, oh shit. Moving on. See your boy, the Seahawks, get a mollywhopping over the Saints. We said this was gonna happen.
What did I say, boy? The Seattle Seahawks are back.
It was
Are they back? Or did they just play the Saints?
It was the Saints.
Your Bernard is so garbage. Okay, we did have our best defensive player. We still kicked him. It wasn't even competitive. You're right. We played the Saints at home. Like we did what
you
we were
played the
supposed to
worst
do.
team in the league. Yeah,
we did. Probably. We did what we were supposed to do.
probably.
However, I think it was the Seattle Seahawks. As a fan, historically, we don't win games like this. We usually are the type of team, especially in the Pete Carroll era, to play down to our opponent. Remember last year we lost to the Giants.
Could have easily been a trap game. It could have easily been a trap.
Last year we lost to the Giants at home.
You guys could have easily been the Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You could have easily been the Falcons today or on Sunday.
You feel me though? We could have been the Falcons, but we did what we were supposed to do. Not a lot of teams did what they were supposed to do this week. Eagles came out flat. I was thinking about teams that was in the playoffs. Eagles came out flat. Ravens just got pushed in the mouth.
Even KC.
Yeah, Chiefs was in a close game to the Giants. Like teams that was in the playoffs, man. Seattle Seahawks is one of the only teams that, other than the Carolina Panthers, that pushed somebody in the mouth this week. And the Detroit Lions, but we can talk about the Lions later. We was one of the only few teams that pushed somebody. The Green Bay Packers just lost to the Cleveland Browns. Like, yo, teams that we thought were good were exposed.
But we were talking about we'll get to Cleveland, Green Bay, but that Browns defense. We'll get to them.
Nah, word.
That Browns
But them
defense.
Seattle Seahawks did what they had to do. That's all I got to
Well,
say.
they did exactly
RIP the
what,
Saints.
yeah, they did exactly what they had to do. Definitely RIP the Saints because they get that, and then they have to come to Buffalo and they get to face Josh Allen. What the fucking do for them boys?
RIP the Saints.
That's it. What a fun game.
Literally.
They had to travel. I think because the Saints were the home team too. Oh
No, the Saints were on the road.
I meant this. I meant the Seahawks. I meant the Seahawks are the home team. The Saints had to travel across the coast. Then they got to travel back across all the way to the other side of the country.
The schedule makers did the Saints no favors at all. I think the schedule makers wanted the Saints to go 0-17, like we predicted, or
we did predict.
Whatever we
I
predicted.
predict yes, I did.
We all predicted the Saints to be very bad, and the Seattle Seahawks did exactly what they did.
I think
very bad teams.
I think you gave them 3 wins. Me and Jahad gave them 0 wins. I think
we're all very on brand. So at least we got one thing right as a pod. We got the Saints being terrible, and the Seattle Seahawks are proving that Saints are terrible.
So we'll move on. Another thing that we all that like kind of had the Giants. Move on. Giants in Kansas City. I was like, the Giants, they're gonna be in these fights and in some close games all year long, but they're just not gonna pull it off. And that's the only reason why I had them having such a bad record, because I just don't see them pulling off games like this. Where they're gonna put up a fight. And
right.
Do they have enough to close out games like this?
A Russell Wilson humiliation ritual. That was embarrassing. That was so embarrassing, bro. Like, my favorite player, the one that got me to watch NFL football, that might have been his last game ever, and that was embarrassing.
Yeah,
and I am so sorry to hear that.
You don't feel bad for me, nigga. I don't care. I want $1,000.
No, I am so happy that they are benching his ass for Jackson Dart.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because he is fun to watch, and I think with a good supporting cast, he's gonna give that team life. Him and Cam Scatterbull.
I think they can beat the Chargers this week. I'm not gonna lie to you. They might be my dog.
All right, calm down now. Calm down now.
Chargers off of the emotional division win.
They will put up a good. They will definitely. They'll put like I said. They'll put up a fight, but they
just
don't.
Because he's something new.
Who had the Browns beating the Packers?
Not many people.
Okay. So
I'm spread.
I feel like you could realistically give them a fighting chance just because of the defense.
Just because the quarterback boost, and they're going to play better. They really believe in him. Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry, Aaron.
I had the Browns spread. Does that count?
That counts. You got that.
Because I knew, once again, let's move on to that game. But I knew going to the Browns defense, like I said, if they can just score 17 points on offense, they should win most of their games, because that defense is just unreal. It's just unreal. Like, the Packers offense, it didn't look the best, but I don't think any offense is going to look good against the Browns. Like, I feel like the Packers offense, it's going to go right back to what they were doing the previous 2 weeks, this upcoming week. Any team that faces the Browns is going to look like that defense is just.
Unless you're the Baltimore Ravens, but hey.
Yeah, but they still held the Ravens under 250 yards.
You're right. You're right. You're right. They didn't put up a lot of total yards. They had a defensive touchdown too, I think.
Yeah. They just didn't score. They obviously can't score. That's the problem.
Right.
That's a problem. That's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. You got to score a point. But
they're trying to have Joe Flacco throw the ball, but the offensive line isn't the greatest pass blocker.
No. Yeah, we were just talking. We were talking about before. Yeah, they need to run. I don't know. Kevin Stefanski They just need to go back to the old way. Just run the ball. Like, just run.
Yeah.
Just run the ball. Run the clock out. Let Myles Garrett. Just keep Myles Garrett on the field as much as possible. That's your best chance to win.
No word. At this point, just put that nigga at running back.
Garrett, put him at tight end.
Nah, word though. Have him go offense to do that. He gonna score you some points.
JJ, look, when JJ, it's not like it's. I feel like it's if JJ Watt can do it, like I'm JJ Watt, but like Myles Garrett's definitely a better athlete than JJ Watt.
Right.
And JJ Watt was a crazy athlete too, which is the craziest thing about Myles Garrett is that he's a better athlete than JJ Watt,
who was already in the NFL.
Yeah, who was already unreal. So just put I don't know why they haven't even tried it. Just give him a jump ball. I guarantee he goes up and gets it.
Cleveland defense is unreal, dude. Like they could really like if they had. I don't know, dude. That's why I'm so good on. I mean, so high on Shador Sanders because like if they had competent quarterback play and like I don't think Jerry Judy and Cedric Tillman are that bad, and David Njoku are that bad.
I wanted him to start. I wanted Sugar to start off rip.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did too. I don't think the receivers are that bad.
They're
Some
not.
people
They're
are like,
not.
why are the Browns offense so bad? They have a
No.
lot of good pieces.
No, yeah, they have okay. Yeah, they don't have the best, but yeah, they don't have.
I think
But
Jerry
here's
Judy's like
the thing
one
about the
A.
Browns, even going into this year, I don't think we weren't super low on the Browns going into it. I don't think a lot of people were low on the Browns. It's just like it's just like you just always expect the Browns to be
Yeah,
the Browns.
it's just
No,
hard to. It's just hard when you
I
have
was
a
low on the Browns.
Yeah, but
That offense can't do
pessimist.
shit.
you're a Bengals fan.
Well, not even that, not even that, because I like the Browns, like I like their defense, but the thing is that offense sucks so fucking bad. Like you cannot rely on them to win a game. You can't fucking do it. Like
Not
you
at
It's
all.
can't.
very hard when you have a known quantity at
It
quarterback. Like
literally
we all
lost.
know who Joe
It
Flacco
literally
is.
lost them the first game.
Absolutely, like that's my point. That
Yeah.
defense did everything in that power to shut down a high-powered offense, and they did it. And the offense just couldn't hold up their end of the fucking bargain, and they
Well,
didn't
you
even
know,
ask for a lot.
when Joe Flacco throws the ever so slightly off target, inaccurate passes, it's just inevitably going to get picked when it gets tipped in the air. That's literally what happened. He threw two of those, so and they won by a point. So
As we called them last week, Joe Flacco interceptions.
literally, the Joe when he throws those Joe Flacco interceptions, he's just like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I'm Joe Flacco. I'm just Joe Flacco here."
No, yeah, I mean the AFC North is weird. Ravens 1-3, Steelers 2-1,
Steelers.
Bengals 2-1, Browns 1-2. But if you look at it, the Bengals they're 2-1, but they probably have I would say the most bleak outlook going forward for the next couple weeks, right?
Sure, but yeah,
The Ravens, obviously, everyone expects them to be the best, but they're at the bottom of that division.
and they go to the Chiefs this week.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the Chiefs need a win. The Chiefs
So,
need a win.
they both need to win 1-2. Both teams 1-2.
They
Somebody's got
both
to
need this win.
lose.
They both need to win bad and a good win. Because
Two teams that were
if
in the
this game
second round of playoffs last year.
this game comes out and they both look like the Chiefs still look like the mediocre offense against a terrible Ravens defense. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good for them if they can't put up points against this Ravens defense.
I don't think the Chiefs offense is going to look good just because they don't have their two number one. I mean, if Xavier Worthy plays, that's different. But if Xavier Worthy doesn't play, it's like, what do you expect them to do?
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah, this game might be.
Isaiah Pacheco is not the same running back, and Kareem Hunt is slow.
Guys, I'm just saying, we didn't even talk about the best game of the weekend.
That's the next game. Go ahead.
Oh,
Wait,
I thought we were saving the Monday night game for last.
I am. What game are you talking about?
The Bucks and the Jets.
Oh, that game was crazy.
That was such a good fucking game.
That game was crazy.
Can we talk about how the Jets have been in two of one of the best games all year? All year.
These are the games. These are the type of games that get hidden with stats.
Like, dude, it was so good.
Great game. I feel any bad for anybody that didn't get to watch that game.
No, amazing game.
It's so much action. It was that is the NFL I miss because like it was just great. Defense was getting stops. Defense were getting torched. Special teams plays were big. Like it was just so much, and it came down to the wire.
Right. We're gonna look back on this game in 3 years, like, oh, Baker Mayfield played Tyrod Taylor. He was supposed to win that
what
game.
the fuck?
Like, no, like that game was actually crazy. Like, you had to be
hanging on for dear life. Yeah,
literally hanging on for dear life because of a block kick. Freaking what was it, Will McDonald?
Yeah,
that was crazy. That was a crazy game, dude.
So I mean, we are not expecting the Jets to like do anything crazy, but
Aaron Glenn,
they're competitive.
Reports on Aaron Glenn.
Yeah. No, they've been competitive.
Besides the spanking the Bills put on them, they've been competitive.
Other than Aaron Glenn's dance moves, I like what he's doing with his Jets team so far. Your old team, Jahad, the New York Jets.
He was hitting that. He was hitting that.
That's still my team.
He was hitting that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. You
He-
can't be a Jets and a Bengals fan, bro. You have to pick a team. You can't have two teams in the same conference.
Bro, I am a Joe Burrow fan. I am a Jets fan.
I've heard you.
Alright.
Okay.
This man's just a liar.
No, when
He's just
in
a
doubt,
liar. He's just a
my
liar.
old room was painted green and white for the Jets. I'm
I
all the
remember,
way
bro.
Jets fan. No matter how bad they are, I am a Jets fan.
Yeah, and if my bike
If
had 3
Joe
wheels, it would
Burrow
be a
was if
tricycle.
no, if Joe Burrow got traded tomorrow, I would not give a shit about the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay, respect. That's how I feel about the Commanders. So okay, I respect that.
That's terrible. You're not even commanding. So you can't. You just.
No, I'm a Jay Daniels fan. I'm a Jay Daniels fan.
That's nope. That's two teams in the same conference.
All right. Y'all boys are clowns. Y'all boys are both clowns. You're both clowns. Take a favorite team and stick with your favorite team.
I'm not the favorite team. That's not my favorite team.
Clowns.
I respected Jihad's take.
No, but I completely understand because I feel the same exact way about Saquon Barkley.
Exactly.
See, there we go.
We all got that one player who's like a non-negotiable for us. Like wherever he goes, I go.
I have a Saquon. I have a Saquon's Giants shirt, and I have a Saquon Eagles shirt.
That was me with Taysom Hill until Taysom Hill died.
I wore my Saquon Eagles shirt one day. Somebody asked me, it was like, "You Eagles fan?" I said, "No, not at all."
First ever NFL jersey was a Taysom Hill jersey.
That's crazy.
Who?
Taysom Hill. Shut up.
That's crazy.
Shut up. You know who Taysom Hill is.
No. Jihad knew it. Jihad. Oh, you know what? Jihad knew what I was about to do. Jihad knew what I was about to do. I'm not even gonna do it to you. I'm not gonna do it to you. Let's move on.
You legend Taysom Hill.
I know who did not trust.
No, you know, you was probably making a joke.
Oh yeah, Jihad caught it.
Yeah, I got it. I got you.
Caught it. All right, let's move on to the final game of the week. Detroit 38, Baltimore 30. Derrick Henry has forgotten how to hold on to a football, apparently.
The Baltimore Ravens forgot how to be aggressive, apparently, because they got ran up and down the field on 220 all rushing yards. David Montgomery, Sonic and Knuckles, Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's the story of the game to me.
I just think Zach Orr needs to get fired.
No,
not right now, but yesterday. Like they needed by the time.
Oh, that's great.
By the time the final snap was, his whole office needed to be packed up, and they needed to have his shit out of the locker room. Like, dude, like you're just gonna keep letting teams put up all these fucking numbers on what's supposed to be the best defense in the league.
Top 5 offenses. Chill with my boy Zach Orr.
Bro, don't care. You have literally the most stacked defense in the league. Like, it's not.
It's the way the points are getting scored. It's like because it's in the second. Because obviously it was a close game, but then Detroit they really turned it on in the second half, and the Bills did the same thing. Like the defense isn't staying.
The defense is not clutch. It's not clutch at all.
They're just like as soon as it gets to the end of the game, the defense just like gives up.
For sure, it was they get pushed around. I mean, they didn't have their best D lineman. I don't know how you say his first name. Matabike was out.
Hey, man,
Kyle Van Noy is out. Man, you missing 2 All-Pro defenders. That's hard.
Yeah, is it though? Because at the end of the day,
is it?
Well, hold on. How many defensive players are Detroit missing? Like they're missing a lot. Like it's no fucking excuse. Like I'm sorry, when I tell you they are beyond stacked though, like they are literally beyond stacked. Like I want to say, weren't we talking about it like in our preseason like thoughts, like how I kept saying they kept going to get more and more and more defensive backs and fucking linebackers. Like, they're fucking stacked. There's no excuse for them to blow the leads that they have or the mistakes that they make or give up the amount of points that they do. They, on paper, have the best defense in the NFL. Why are you losing these games?
Well, my takeaway,
debatable on paper.
My takeaway by the losing, obviously the defense it isn't clutch, but when it comes down to it, the 2 losses they've had, you can attribute both of those directly to Derrick Henry fumbling the ball.
Sure.
You can literally attribute both.
Yes.
They were down 28-24. You get the ball back. You start the drive. 2 plays in, fumble.
Yeah,
what happened against the Bills?
It was in their zone.
It was like the same thing it was the same exact thing against the Bills. Like,
nope, you're right.
And it's not. It's he's gotten the ball and this is 3 games in a row he fumbled. He fumbled in the
Yeah, he
Browns
fumbled
game.
in the Browns game too. It just didn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't matter as much. But
but
It didn't matter at all.
because of that, I would be scared if it was the Chiefs defense because you know what? I think he's going to be so fucking pissed off
if I'm the
that
Chiefs
he is
defense,
going to go absolute
I think,
berserk.
yeah,
he,
I agree.
he might. But here's the thing: he's been put. It's not like the stats haven't been good. He's been putting up good stats. If I'm a defensive player, I'm thinking, oh, why are we even tackling? Just keep punching. Everyone just punch the ball. Every single person punch. Just
You're
punch
gonna
the
have
ball.
fun with that until you try to do that. He doesn't fumble this time. Like, oh shit,
Yeah,
he just ran me over. Now
Oh
he
yeah,
has 250.
for sure.
he's
But
breaking
here's
11
the thing.
tackles,
But
and
guess
you are
what?
now being mean.
But look, if you look at, he was doing that. He's still doing that anyways. Like he's still ripping off crazy runs, putting up crazy stats. So if he's gonna do that anyway, why not? Let's just all keep trying to punch the ball. Because if you look back, it's not like something like a lot of people they've never really tried to punch the ball out like it's getting punched out against him.
We had a lot of fumbles this week.
A lot of people are normally scared to tackle him and they try to go to take out his knees or they get stiff armed or they try to give him a shoulder tackle. Through 3 games, he's fumbled 3 times. If I'm when I was on defense, if I know somebody that you fumbled 3 times in 3 games, our whole game plan, hold him up and go for the ball.
Yeah, that's film study.
Hold him up and go for the ball. That's what we're doing.
Right.
And the Chiefs defense with a good coach team, hold him up and go for the ball. Because this guy, it's obvious, it's on his as a former running back. It's knowing you fumbled 3 games in a row in getting the ball punched out 3 games in a row. And going back to their last playoff game, didn't he fumble in that game as well? This is really 4 games in a row he's fumbled going back to last season.
Yeah, he did fumble in the Bills game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So as a running back, I know this would be, if I fumble 3 games in a row, getting it punched out 100%. Yeah. I'm thinking I got to go hard, but it's on your mind. Like it's on your mind now. It's on your mind. It's on your mind. Like 1 fumble. Okay, whatever. You can brush that off. 2 fumbles, then it's a little, but the second one didn't really matter. But 3 fumbles and this one, like crucial, like it's on your mind now. It's on your mind, and obviously it's gotta be on the coach's mind now too. Because obviously you want to trust Henry. You don't want to have him out there, but if he fumbles it, what if he fumbles again?
Yeah.
Especially in a big game against the Chiefs.
Fair. That's gonna be a good game this week.
That's gonna be a great game. Game of the week. 4 o'clock window.
I don't even think it's a game of the week. I really don't.
What?
I do not think it's the Chiefs.
I think it is.
The Chiefs' offense sucks.
I think no matter what, with the circumstances,
it's in Kansas City.
That has to be the game of the week.
I think if it was in Baltimore, it'd be different, but it's in Kansas City, and they're both 1 and 2.
I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be close. I think it'll be close. And if I hope I eat my words. I hope it's a really good game. Obviously, I'm wrong, but I think it's gonna be a close game. I just don't think it's gonna be the Ravens Chiefs game we expect. I think it's gonna be a pretty dog water game between those two.
I think it's gonna be a great game.
I think we're gonna get like the Eagles Chiefs game from 2 weeks ago. I think it's gonna be that game again.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Really?
I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference?
They're both 1 and 2, and they both need a win.
I think the Ravens' offense is way better than the Eagles' offense was 2 weeks ago.
Ravens' offense, yes, Ravens' offense is definitely better than the Eagles' offense, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think if anything, the Ravens are gonna win by 10.
Yeah, I mean they're 2.5 point favorites on the road.
On the road, literally. That tells you a lot.
Yeah, but they were 4.5 point favorites last night at home. And
I mean, they got punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
For sure. So you're right.
Like they're right now as favorite. Yeah, they're. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think it's gonna be the game people expect. Chiefs Ravens normally expect a banger. I think it's gonna be pretty mid.
I think it'll be competitive and decently scoring. I think it's gonna be hard for the Chiefs to score points in my opinion.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, their offense is dog. But Ravens defense is atrocious.
I don't know. I think you're discrediting their defense, bro. They played 2 elite offenses in the first 3 weeks of the season.
But you're discrediting how good they're supposed to be.
Supposed to be. It's week 3. It's a 17-week season.
I fuck all of that, bro. I don't care about none of that. When you have all these fucking Pro Bowlers, right? And you have all these pieces, and you're bringing all these pieces back, and you were so dominant last year, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for them. There is no excuse. Because you can sit here and give them every reason why they should have beat the shit out of the Bills. Allen doesn't have, a great receiving core, right? I mean, I guess you can say something about like James Cook getting paid and the Bills, not being as physical as them. Like you can make every excuse for why they should beat the hell out of these teams, and they just never do. That's an issue. You shouldn't just be beating up on the fucking Cleveland Browns. Like me and you, we both picked them to go to the Super Bowl. Do you think that defense is good enough to go to the Super Bowl?
Can I make a
right
statement?
now? Yeah, go ahead.
No, I know they don't. Can I make a statement? Last year, the Philadelphia Eagles started 2-2. They lost to the Bucks week 4, September 29th, 33-16. Did the Philadelphia Eagles defense, were they good enough in week 4 to win a Super Bowl? No. Did they get better? Yes. I think they'll be fine.
I mean, that very is fair, and I can understand where you're coming from with that, but like it doesn't get easier for them. Like, I mean, yeah, I get they play 2 great offenses.
As the season gets better.
Yeah,
the 2
no, because your
league.
guys start to become fatigued. Let's get into that. Your guys are going to start to become fatigued.
Tobias,
you're going to start playing Thursday night games.
Tobias, what were the Eagles' defensive stats the games leading up to that beforehand?
They put up the stats. I mean, they let the Saints score 12. They lost to the Falcons by a point or at home last year in week 2. They beat the Packers in Brazil.
But what were the scores of those games?
29-34. They let the Packers score 29. They let the Falcons score 22 and they lost. They let the Saints score 12. And then they let the Bucks score 33.
Okay, they did not give up 40 points one time. The Ravens did it twice.
They're playing elite offenses.
Those are elite.
Not twice, once.
Those are elite offense. The Packers those are good offenses.
Yeah. Who was elite? Who was elite? What offense was elite?
The Lions and the Bills.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about.
We're talking about the Ravens here, people.
So here's
I'm defending the Ravens.
Josh Allen is elite. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that the Bills' offense.
The Lions' offense is not elite.
No, I'm not.
Lions are a great.
I agree with you, Tobias. I'm saying for that Eagles team, like I think those are pretty good offenses they face, though, and they still held them pretty low. Like the Packers, that's a good offense. The Bucks, that's a good offense. The Falcons, that's good offense.
Yeah, Kirk and Falcons was a pretty good offense. Okay, I'll give you that.
Like Kirk, like this is you got to remember this is early in the season. Kirk Cousins the first 5 weeks was the MVP last year.
He was pretty good.
And the Packers, like that Packers offense it's good, and the Bucks, their offense is really good. So and they still they didn't give up 40 to any of those teams, and they didn't let up crazy end of game losing situations to any of those teams. Like that defense didn't show the cracks that this Ravens defense is showing. You could still look at that defense. But I understand the point you're making where yes, the Ravens defense definitely can improve by the end of the year. But if you look at like that defense still showed the signs where you're like, okay, they can perform. This Ravens defense hasn't done anything where you're like, I'll take them in the AFC Championship game against Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert.
3 weeks, of course. I agree with you. Through 3 weeks, they have shown nothing to where they have proven that they should be in the conversation with, especially the other defenses in the AFC. The Chargers defense, the Bills defense, like they're not even in the room with those defenses. The Chiefs defense too. Yeah. They're not even in the room.
But I'm just like you gotta, if you can count on your defense to make a stop because you're gonna have to face Herbert, Allen, or Mahomes or Burrow if they make it. But like, can you count on your defense to make it? Would you trust that defense to make a stop?
At this point in the season, no.
Like I look at the Chiefs defense. Yeah, the Chiefs haven't been that good, but I get the Chiefs. I could look at them like they'll make a stop when it matters most. That Chargers defense, they'll make a stop when it matters most for damn sure.
Right.
But no, week 3 or week 3 was what was I saying? Week 4 should we'll find out about some. I think we'll truly. This is the week we find out about the direction of some teams.
1,000%. I'm gonna put out a bold statement. If the Chiefs lose this game, they don't make the playoff.
I think there'll be a wild card team either way. I don't think they'll miss the playoffs.
I think if they lose this game, they don't.
I think once Rasheed and Xavier when they come back, they'll start winning many games. But I think it's very hard to win in the NFL with your top 2 receivers.
Yeah, I think
though, they don't have an easy. They don't have an easy schedule at the end. They don't have an easy end of your schedule.
Even in their division, you got the Broncos, who I'm assuming will get it together. That defense is gonna keep them in so many games, and the Chargers, just in their division alone, not including
Vegas plays them good. Vegas always plays them good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Chiefs, they don't have, and going back to last year, like I said before, like the Eagles this year, it's not like they were blowing teams out, getting crazy wins last year. In the regular season, the only good teams they faced, they barely beat the Ravens and they lost to the Bills. Those are the 2 good teams they faced in the regular season. And then in the playoffs, they almost lost to the Bills. They should have. And then they got smoked by the Eagles in the Super Bowl. And those are the 2 best teams that they faced.
Right.
So when the Chiefs are facing good teams in the last 2 seasons, they haven't been.
They're getting by the skin of their teeth, and luck runs out.
Nah, for sure. I think they'll be okay once they get all their guys back on offense.
I think they'll be okay, but will it be too late at that point?
Yeah, that's my point. Will it be too late at that point? A deep hole. Can you crawl out of it?
I think the Chiefs have a greater chance of getting a wild card spot than the Bengals do.
For sure.
I mean, that's fair.
For sure.
Because they didn't lose
Chiefs
their
get
most
9,
important
if the Chiefs get 9 wins, does 9 wins get you a wild card?
No, not necessarily, because here's my thing.
10 I could see 10 is like you're fighting for that last 2.
Yeah, you're fighting for the spot.
Does 9
wins, especially
especially in that conference, because the Chargers are gonna have 10. That's 10 minimum. Chargers are gonna have 10 minimum.
I can see the Broncos having 10.
No, I have the Broncos. I
have
the Broncos having 13. If this slump keeps slumping, then I don't know. But like I said last week, I don't think Sean Payton is gonna let this keep going on. I really don't. I really think they're gonna figure it out. Bo Nix is gonna figure it out. I'm still a believer. But I don't think the Broncos end with that many. But the Broncos if the Broncos have 8 or 9, does 9 wins get you in? Because
it doesn't. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't.
My goodness, we got the second MPI bowl, guys. We got the Bengals versus the Broncos. We got Bo Nix versus Giants and Bengals. Monday Night Football.
I mean, I guess.
No, he don't want to back his Bo Nix Broncos.
I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
No, I'm joking. That was your hat.
Who's not backing the Broncos? And the Broncos aren't my team. The Broncos aren't my team. So I don't claim them. I don't claim them at all.
Bo Nix is your guy. I'm not giving you the Broncos as a team. I'm giving you the guy as the quarterback.
You know what I'm saying? Bo Nix isn't
that's not my team.
Don't be putting Bo Nix as my guy. I like Bo Nix, and I think
Bo Nix guy. He said Bo Nix truther.
No. Yes, I am.
You're right, John. Bo Nix doesn't play. You're right.
I'm a Bo Nix fan, yeah, because I didn't think he was gonna be good, and he changed my mind. So yeah, I like him.
I mean, that's what I think about Jordan Davis, though.
I'm not gonna say he's my guy. Like, I still wouldn't take him over Josh. I wouldn't take him over Baker. I wouldn't take him over.
That's not his guy. Okay, so Baker, you got Baker over Bo Nix and your quarterback hierarchy. I respect that.
I thought we knew. What are we talking about?
That's not even a question. What?
What?
Because this is a Bo Nix versus Joe Burrow. Not Joe Burrow with the Bengals.
But you know, I think I've said it every single week so far. If I can't have Josh Allen, give me Baker Mayfield. I've said this every week so far.
That's your top 5 guy.
That's my number 2 guy. He's not better than the other guys ahead of him, but he's my number 2. The dog.
We did our top 5. Did you put him at 5, or you put Stafford at 5?
I either had
Baker.
No, I had
Stafford. You put Baker at 5, did you?
I had Stafford or Daniels at 5.
He did not put Daniels. I put Daniels, but okay.
I promise you, I promise you, I had Stafford or Daniels at 5. I think I had Baker.
I'll go back. You either put Stafford or Baker, but I'll go back. We have it on tape.
Yeah, no, I'm very sure I did not put Baker as my 5th.
You probably didn't. You must have put Stafford in, but you didn't put Jaden, sir. I promise you that.
I put Stafford. I know that.
He put Stafford. He put the. Okay, I'll go back. Don't worry about it. Was that the last game?
Or I might have put Goff, but I thought I put Stafford.
Yeah, no, that's the last game.
Jeez,
That is
what's the
the
third
last
night game. Seahawks. My fault. How did I not know that?
Seahawks versus Cardinals.
Yes, sir.
honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. I'll be asleep for that one.
Let's see if we
You know
lose. I'm gonna cry.
what?
I ain't gonna lie.
What's the spread on that one?
I don't look yet. To be honest, I can look right now. Do not bet baseball. Get these bets out of my face. Here we go. -1. Oh, it's a pick 'em.
I see 1.5.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Fanatics.
You know what?
Is it really a pick 'em?
Give me the
Pick 'em with
home team.
Fanatics. It's at Arizona.
Yeah, why not? They played terrible, barely squeaked out a win.
I
No,
mean,
no,
if
I
Marvin
know. I'm
Harrison
taking the
Jr. can't
Seahawks.
catch, I would
I'm
never
taking the
ever bet.
Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks.
Me personally, I just wouldn't bet a receiver that can't catch. That's just me.
Hey, man. Quinn Johnson still can't catch, but he still catches.
But he still catches. Sorry, Quinn Johnson.
Big shout out Quinn Johnson, you know. He's fighting
We
through
can
all
take
the others.
JSN over receiver yards because Cardinals have no corners.
Yeah, no. You guys can deliberate over. I'm not putting any of my hard-earned paycheck involved on that game. You sound
I
crazy.
respect that.
You sound crazy. You think I work 40 hours a week to spend it on Thursday night football on the Cardinals and the Seahawks? Nah, I'm good.
I respect that, sir. Hey,
I'm good. I'll keep my
everybody
paycheck.
got their own thing.
I'll
I
keep
sports
my
bet.
paycheck. Yeah, I sports bet too. Just not on that. I'm good.
Respect it.
And on that note, fuck the Dolphins, fuck the Patriots, fuck the Jets. We'll hop back on here later in the week to preview.
Yes, sir.
Anything else, gentlemen?
No.